Hello, and welcome to the 2021 Women in Education Reflection Graduation Ceremony. My name is KCC, coordinator of the program. We had hoped our venue would look a little more normal this year, but unfortunately that did not happen. So we continue to work within the guidelines of our new normal for now. Our mentors and mentees all agree that virtual viewing has taken our lives to a whole nother level. In other words, it has been a pacifier for now. We've become proficient with virtual family and friend visiting, attending meetings, social greetings, and special events without even leaving our home. Giving up the luxury of meeting in person has altered our emotions. Nothing will ever take the place of human interaction. Like all of you, we look forward to reclaiming what we unknowingly took for granted and now cherish as the precious gift that it truly is. We've been blessed not to miss a beat, supporting, providing resources, mentoring, and guiding the women in the program. Our hope is that you will enjoy the ceremony as you listen to their testimonies and learn more about women in education. Our first guests are two of our alums, Thomasina Terrell and Angela Bonham. They have returned to update us all on their lives and the roles that they now hold with the WIE program. Thomasina and Angela, the stage is yours.
Hello, WIE Fellows, and congratulations, graduates. My name is Thomasina Terrell, and I'm a 2010 graduate of the Mott Community College Women in Education program. My experiences in the program are mainly why I'm able to stand before you here today. I am forever grateful for the support, guidance, and networking the program gave me. The self-confidence they encouraged me to develop has allowed me to further my education and professional endeavors. I'm currently working as a certified peer support specialist with a community mental health organization. In my position, I engage daily with individuals with substance use disorders and mental health illness. Because of the WIE, I was able to serve as a mentor last year, and I am currently co-chairing the alumni segment of the program with Angela Bonham. We are eagerly developing a resource directory for the alumni. As graduates, we'll be contacting you shortly. And I'll let Angela introduce herself and tell you more about that. Angela?
Thank you, Thomasina. Hello, fellows, and congratulations, WIE 2021 graduates. You have shown perseverance and dedication to your education. I graduated from Mott in 2017. In the last 4 years, I've used many of the skills WIE taught me and helped me home. I have confidently interviewed for professional jobs, knowing I am dressed and accessorized in a professional and polished way. I know proper etiquette while fine dining, and I feel secure in being myself. This was possible because of the authentic way the mentors of the program learned along with us. We could be vulnerable because they were vulnerable. My last year in the program, we went a little off script and we challenged each other to do something that scared us or something that we would not normally do because of fear. We all accepted the challenge and discussed it at the following meeting. My thing that month was to advocate for myself. For one of the first times with a shaking voice and a terrible delivery, I stood up for myself. WIE cultivated that in me. I still, to this day, think to myself, even though you're scared, let's do this anyway. Now that I'm finished with school, I wanted to give back to WIE. Ms. Casey opened her arms up and let me right back in to work with Thomasina on the alumni team. We are looking forward to putting together a directory to offer a network of WIE graduates so that we can all stay connected. I'm excited to be working with all of you as you transition from fellow to alumni.
Thank you, ladies. We genuinely appreciate your support and dedication to the program and look forward to interacting with you both in your new roles. Our next speaker is my other half to the program. Teresa has assisted me with enhancing the curriculum and tending to the flock for nearly 13 years. And her sisterhood has been priceless. So without any further ado, T, please give us an update on what we has been able to accomplish this year in our virtual world.
The Women in Ed program has been a support system to the women at Mott Community College since 1999, which was founded by Mrs. Lynetta Coney. WIE provides encouragement, mentoring, and tools that will help our students achieve their goals. The program offers a stipend once they have graduated from MCC or transferred to another institution. 1 year in the program, the student receives $1,000, and 2 years in the program, $2,000. This past year, we made some additions to the curriculum. Some of the new topics were how women speak differently, identifying and setting goals that are obtainable, the power of self-development, and the power of inspirational quotes. As always, we prepared eulogies and discussed the meaning of the exercise. The final assignment before graduating this year was the Queen Vision Boards, and we always stress there's no right or wrong way to create the boards. Their creativity will depict their journey and vision for their lives. March 2020 truly came in like a lion and changed what we called normal. Our goal was to continue to keep the WIE support system up and running for the students. WIE continued online meetings and mentoring through Zoom. Our mission was to make sure the students' needs were being met on every level possible, from the food pantry, crisis assistance, counseling, and emotional support for their well-being. The students and mentors continued to adapt to the changes we used to call normal. We may look different, but we are still Mott strong. As we look forward to our fall curriculum and the new incoming students, our goal will be to continue to provide the best mentoring possible so that each student can be placed on the path to success. To our graduates, we're going to deeply miss you, but excited to see each of you embark upon your next chapter of life. We know you will do well, and we wish you all the best that life has to offer.
Thank you, T. Despite the obstacles, we did accomplish a lot. Thank you for the magic that you bring to the program. The mentors are really the ones that make this magical carousel go around. Their dedication and support help the women to flourish and stay on course. To talk about the mentor's role, our very own Tanya Keener. Take it away, Tanya.
Hello, my name is Tanya Keener, and I've been with the Women in Education as a mentor for 5 years. I am grateful to have this opportunity. The impact of being a mentor to help shape and encourage our mentees' lives is empowering. The Mentors and the WIE program provides mentees with connections to resources on campus as well as in the community. This helps them to build positive habits of communication, self-worth, interviewing techniques, and how to set up a resume. We help them to create a strong foundation of positive self-awareness through positive affirmations. We also promote the importance of reading and building a library at home through our Summer Read initiative. This not only gives them resources to continue to grow, it also sets an example for their children of the importance of reading and maturing through education. Mentorship is a multi-level relationship between the mentor and the mentee through the connection of trust and respect. By sharing our experience and skills with our mentee allows her to see that we too have been where she is and we are no different from her. This breaks the barrier that causes distrust between women and creates a unique bond that will last throughout time. Being able to connect with our mentee where she is by listening, encouraging, and validating her is so important. Mentorship inspires confidence, knowing that she will always have someone she can count on to be there for her.
Thank you, Tanya. Your continued support and guidance over the years has truly been life-changing. Our graduation ceremonies became even more powerful when our next guest became our personal songstress. Her beautiful voice will allow you to fall still as she touches your heart. Now taking the stage, the talented and gracious Miss Denise Ford. The stage is yours, Denise.
There's a hero if you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive, and you feel like hope is gone. Look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Lord knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find the way. Hey, and a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like home is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
Denise, that was amazing. And thank you for always allowing us space on your calendar. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Lori Tomlinson. Lori is no stranger to the WIE program and has been one of our supporting mentors over the years. Lori is the owner of Tomlinson Design and Advertising. She will share with you her journey of owning her own business. She has often stated that the key to her success is all about following up, following through, being reliable, dependable, a great connector and encourager. Let's all give a warm welcome to Miss Lori Tomlinson. Lori, the stage is yours.
It is often in adversity and change that we experience our biggest growth. And the experiences surrounding COVID were no exception. 2020 was a tough year, and the struggles continued into 2021. But through it all, I continued to pray, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Hi, I'm Lori Tomlinson, and I own TVA, Tomlinson Design and Advertising, a graphic design and printing company that specializes in restaurant menus and restaurant marketing. And as you know, the restaurant industry is one of the hardest hit during COVID. But what pulled me through the year and pulls me through every year, and I encourage you to embrace these, are the 3 G's, no exception: gratitude, goals, and grit. As a business owner or a successful professional, you need all 3. Gratitude, I begin every day with a thankful heart. You always have things to be thankful for. A healthy body, family and friends that love you, a home over your head, food on the table. In your case, it might be your parents supporting you. Don't ever skip this exercise. If you awoke tomorrow with only the things that you were thankful for, what would you have? Things can change in an instant. You know this if you were ever involved in a car accident or lost a loved one. 2 seconds, boom. Goals, every single year I have a goal sheet, and you should too. I have 6 areas of goals: personal growth and development, business, spiritual, health, relationships, and financial. Goals are essential, and you know, if you write them down, it's amazing how many that you achieve by the end of the year. And they've proven it, that if you write it down, it's more effective than just thinking it. So get out a pad of paper and write, or get a document on your computer and list your goals. Don't ever skip this exercise. It will change your life. And grit, owning a business is not for the faint of heart. You need to be diligent, regimented, and on task. And sometimes you have to sacrifice sleep and fun. I hate sacrificing fun. Sometimes you have to work when you don't feel like it or you don't want to. And sometimes you have to work on projects that you seriously dislike. Grit will get you through all this. You put your nose to the grindstone and you do it anyways. And if you build up that habit of just a body in motion tends to stay in motion, you will succeed. We all have stories surrounding COVID, and here are some of mine. In January, I boarded a plane to go skiing with my son in California. On the plane, I noticed a spattering of people with masks. To myself, I thought, over my dead body, meaning you would not catch me with a mask on ever. Well, we know how that turned out. And on March 13th, which as you recall, I think our state closed down on the 16th, I met a group of people for dinner. It was a birthday celebration, and I gave the gal a decorated rolls of toilet paper. As you recall, it was a coveted commodity at the time. We all laughed so hard over that. But one of the things that I observed about COVID is that everybody went through it differently. There were ups and downs, and we were all going through it at different times. Some people quarantined with their family. Some people saw their extended family and grandparents. Some people didn't. In my case, I was alone and I worked from home, but I'm a people person. So that was particularly challenging. One of my superpowers is face-to-face networking, and COVID literally took that away. No more chamber meetings, no more one-to-one with my clients. I couldn't even go visit my clients because their restaurants were closed. but I had to force myself to do Zoom. It wasn't the same. In fact, I went one step further and facilitated some Zoom networking groups. Sometimes you just have to do things you don't want to do. And in the beginning, I got this idea to call all my clients and ask them how I could help them facilitate takeout, because that's all restaurants could do. And if they balked at spending money, I offered to do it for free. Some of the things that we did were put QR codes on everything so customers could access their menus online. We use laminated paper instead of menu holders or synthetic paper, which is plastic paper, because you couldn't sanitize it. We printed out an inexpensive paper so that we could toss it after every use. That proved to be really expensive. We designed stickers for takeout containers to reinforce the branding of the restaurants. And we streamlined the menus, pared down the offerings so that the restaurants could operate with less staff. I also personally beefed up my social media and became more consistent. And one of the things on my goal was to put a video on Facebook. I thought I would do like a business video, but this ended up to be a fun video. I was so tired of not getting dressed up and going out. And so I put on an evening gown and high heel shoes, and I took the garbage out. It was hilarious and fun. And my friend videotaped me and we put it on Facebook. Got so many likes. It was really fun. And with all my free time on my hands, because I wasn't networking and I wasn't meeting clients, I went back to my goals. And one of my goals was to do the Crim, which is a 10-mile road race in downtown Flint, in less than 2 hours. There's no gym, so there's no treadmill. I had to run outside, and this is the first summer in my life I started running. And since they canceled the Crim, I ended up doing it virtually on my own in 119 minutes. Yay me, I achieved my goal. And then, of course, I live alone, and people didn't want to see me because of COVID. So I quarantined with another couple who was my life group leaders at my church. I went over there for Sunday church, and we watched you in their living room. And I had breakfast with them, and I went there for my Bible study, and we had dinner, and we walked regularly. So I at least had some people I was talking to. I volunteered at church to deliver meals to less fortunate folks in Flint. So, you know, we all had our stories about COVID. Life is full of detours, bumps, COVIDs, boo-boos. All I'm asking you is to wake up every day, focus on gratitude, goals, and grit. Adjust your goals if necessary. Write them down, always write them down, visualize them, possess grit, and be tenacious, and always be grateful. You are a rock star. Go make it so with gratitude, goals, and grit.
Lori, on behalf of all of us, thank you for sharing your journey and your precious time with us. It is now time to share the ladies that will continue with the program in the fall, as well as our graduates. Each will introduce themselves, share their final project, and future goals. Our graduates will be presented their stipend by Mrs. Lynetta Coney, President of the Foundation for MCC and Executive Director of College and Community Advancement. Ladies, the stage is yours.
Hi, I am Alexis Spade. I have been part of the Women Education Program for 2 years, and my mentor is Sheila Johnson Gooding. This program has shaped who I am today and allowed me to express my feelings and to just be myself. It also taught me that it's not selfish to love yourself because self-love is the best love. With the support system that I have, it has shown me that there isn't anything I can't accomplish in life. After finishing my time here at Mott, I'm planning on moving to Western Michigan University to pursue a degree in communications. I will be returning to the program in the fall to complete my studies. At the end of each year, we have a final project. This year, we had the Queen Vision Board, and the board shows my journey to my future goals, from princess to queen, and I would like to present that to you now. This is my Queen Vision Board. It is divided into 3 sections. The first section I would like to go over is high school experience. With my high school experience, I was involved in every activity, every sport, everything to get my name out there. I accomplished every challenge that approached me. With COVID-19 coming through, I couldn't go on with life. I felt like a failure. I felt like I couldn't move on because with online learning, I wasn't able to adapt to that because I'm not an online learner. So I went to this dark place with not eating and everything in that manner. But my grandma, my mom, and women in education came to me like, failure is not an option. You got to do what you need to do in order to become successful, become that person you want to be. So with failure not an option, I got back into college. I felt like myself again, and I'm willing to travel and do the things that I need to do. So staying focused and following my vision will allow me to accomplish my goals.
Hi everyone, I'm Maya Waits. In 2019, I was still in high school and I just took my first class at Mott. I continued dual enrollment until graduation last August. While I was earning my diploma, I also got news I received a scholarship. I believe a percentage of my success belongs to the Women's in Education program. After my class at Mott, I heard about a program that focused on supporting women to chase their dreams. I applied to join and they accepted me. Soon after, we became a close group that has a meeting once a month along with check-ins. Each girl is given the support of not only the entire group, but they also get one person to themselves. These amazing women give a percentage of their time to help us grow in ways many wish they did and even could have when younger. On top of the support I get, I will also get to job shadow. This will help me make sure I get the career I want, which leads me to presenting my Queen Vision Board. My Queen Vision Board starts out by showing my growth from princess to queen. Over here, there's me studying, and then there's me down here looking at the flower, and then seeing my growth from a fake flower drawn to a real flower. As I continue my process to becoming a queen, I'm saving my money up to get all the things I want and to go on trips and to get a boyfriend with a dog and then eventually get my own dogs, my own money, my own car, my own home, and to go on cruises. So my end goal is to be able to obtain a stable career, a happy home, and an adventurous future, the good life.
My name is Tiffany Rouser, and I'm graduating with my degree in arts from Mott Community College. I plan to transfer to pursue my bachelor's degree in communications with a focus on community engagement. In the future, I want to use that degree in community engagement to work with local organizations or nonprofits that work within the community to provide resources and opportunities that benefit community members. Being involved in women in education has been invaluable through my MCC journey. The mentorships have made a profound difference in what it's like to go through life in college and outside of college too. The program has set me up to have clear goals and clear plans of how to achieve them. I'm very thankful to have been included in such an awesome program. Now I'd like to share my Queen Vision Board with you. My board reflects my journey to reaching my goals, starting with me just having a dream to help other people and to see people succeed. And this dream is being helped into a reality by putting in the hard work, getting my degrees, working through school, and the culmination of these things is finally having the proper skills and knowledge to help my community through my work. To me, the idea of success is found in helping others.
At this point in the program, we are delighted to be able to celebrate the accomplishments of our Women in Ed recipients. And on the occasion of their graduation, we are prepared to deliver on our promissory note, and that is to give them their reward, their gift for having completed the WIE Fellowship Program. The first person is Tiffany Rouser, and Tiffany is going to receive $2,000 as she completes this program. Now, Tiffany's program of study and her degree will be in the Associate of Arts. She's worked this summer and she's looking forward to continuing her education and is looking forward to pursuing a community relations specialist position. Now, with her determination and hard work, we are sure that Tiffany will complete that goal. Congratulations, Tiffany. Now, the second student is Gabrielle Jeffries Quintanilla. And Gabrielle has a program of study of dental hygiene. She too will receive $2,000. Now, Gabrielle has worked very hard through the summer and will continue so that she can finance the rest of her education. She's going to be receiving a degree in dental hygiene. Now, she's already passed 2 exams, and today she's not with us because she's in the midst of another exam. We want to say that we miss her, but we know that she's in the right place, and we look forward to being able to deliver this check to her. And both Tiffany and Gabrielle will get the actual check. These checks are symbolic, but we want to applaud them for their hard work. And we're also very pleased to say that the Women in Education Initiative has been going on for years. Will continue to be able to work with students and help launch their career, launch their pursuit of additional education. And we're so thankful that many of the recipients come back in terms of sharing their mentorship expertise with us. So congratulations, ladies. And we thank you, the audience, for having the faith in our program and supporting us. So we're happy to be able to do this for our graduates.
Thank you, Lynetta. 2 more have received their wings. Can't wait to see how high they will soar. In parting, as a personal gift, I wrote a poem for the graduates that is reflective of their journey with us. But before I read the poem, I would like to thank Lynetta Coney for allowing so many women to be able to have such an opportunity with WIE by opening the door. To our mentors and Mr. Dale Wayhill, AVP for IA, and his whole team for their helping hands, allowing them to soar. And Dr. Beverly Walker Graffia, president of my community college, for encouraging us all to continue to reach for more. Foundation staff, Vera and Mary, without you, there's no me. Tricia Nelson from Counseling and Advising, your support is priceless. Our sponsors and donors, thank you for helping us to stand taller. Lastly, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank my family for allowing me the space to enjoy the work that I am blessed to do. And now the poem entitled, I Propelled Myself Forward. I propelled myself forward. In the past, my dreams and goals were always last, taking a back seat while others propelled themselves forward, as if my presence were non-existent. It hasn't been easy facing the unknown in a world basically unrecognizable and still striving to call it home. My thoughts wondered as to how am I going to keep my state of mind during this turbulent time, not to mention adjusting to doing every darn thing online. This wasn't how my MCC and WIE experience was supposed to be, but the instructors and mentors stayed focused on me by making sure I received my degree, and that has profoundly changed me. I stand with confidence in the midst of things unknown. I can speak with a voice that is now my own. I have answers to dilemmas while others still ponder. I am focused while others are still coming into view. I know myself while some still wonder, who am I? I don't waste time because I understand its value. I won't take a back seat to anyone. I have propelled myself forward. Thank you all for sharing another WIE graduation reflection ceremony with us. We look forward to seeing you next year with the hope that our venue will look a little more like home.